Morning everyone, I'm Ian Lowe and this is Running High and Low. Saturday's come around again, it's long run day. Beautiful morning here in Hampshire in the UK, and we come to Redbridge Station. Now you might wonder why I'm starting my long run at a train station. Well, I started to get into the routine of doing this when I was training for the Berlin Marathon in 2015. I wanted to do something different on a Saturday to my normal midweek runs. So I chose to get on the train and come here. Now this route home from here is about 10 miles, and down the line I can get off at several stations along the line, and it gives me a different route home, and I'm doing something completely different to what I would normally do. It kind of makes an event of my long run on a Saturday. And psychologically it really works out, because every step I take from here is a step nearer home. It's not like coming out of your front door and you've got to run 5 miles or whatever distance you're going before you can come back. Every mile I take along my route today is a mile nearer home, and you can knock the miles off almost like you're doing in a race. So psychologically it really pays you to do it. You may not be lucky as me and have a train station quite close to you, but if you could get somebody to take you maybe to the end of your long run and then you run back, it make a big difference. It make a really big difference to your run. Today I've got my CamelBak on. Got about a litre of water in the bladder at the back. Now I bought this CamelBak 4 or 5 years ago now. I paid about £70 for it, which I thought was a lot of money at the time. But to be honest, I use it every week for my long runs, and it's as good as it was the day I bought it. So it's worth paying a little bit more and getting something as good a quality as this. It's lightweight and I carry everything I need. In here today, I've got a pocket here and I've got my salt tablets in there. It's a warm day today, so I'm going to probably need them. And I've got my gels in here. Got my sunglasses, gonna need them today. It's a really bright sunny day. Okay, ready to go. It's about 4 miles in, doing okay. Feeling all right. Well into my running by now. Just got a nice pace. And this section is a really nice place to run in. Nice and sheltered, away from the traffic. So what we didn't talk about back at the station is what is on my feet. And today I'm running in my Triumph 20s from Saucony. This is my second pair of this shoe. The first pair I bought when I was getting ready for Chicago, and I took that shoe to 450 miles, and they were so good. I bought a second pair, started to wear them as a rotation between the two pairs of shoes. I've got this pair to 250 now. There's still tons of life left in them. And you know, just that sometimes you just find that one shoe, don't you? You search around, try all different types, but eventually you settle on one shoe. Often by the time you've run 400 or 500 miles in your shoe, it's been superseded by another one, a new update, and you can pick up
the version before, much cheaper. So it's always worth looking out for it. Sadly, this one now been superseded, and Triumph have moved on to the 23. I missed that one, didn't need it. Moved on to the 22, and it's changed completely. And from the reviews I've been watching, I'm not convinced at the moment that it's worth investing in the £170, I think they're asking for it. These prices these days are just crazy, when there's still tons of life in these. So I'm going to hang on. I think by the time I get this to 450, 500 miles, Sockley would have produced version 24. By then, hopefully some of the problems that they've encountered with the 23 will be ironed out, and I'll look at it again then. But really, since 2022, this has been my go-to long run shoe. In the marathon in Chicago, they were superb. Doing okay. So we're about 6 miles in now, I guess. 6.5. You know, a few weeks back, I got up in the loft, so I remembered I'd kept a pair of Nike Lunar Glides from back in the day, just for nostalgia really. And I went out for a run in them. Goodness me, what a difference between the shoes we were running in back then, before all this technology really came on apace, to what we're running in now. And don't get me wrong, I only went a short distance in them and I enjoyed running in them, but there's no way I'd think about running a marathon in them these days. And yet I ran 3 and I got my quickest time as well. So maybe there's something in that. That time I ran in Belfast and got my PB there. Despite all the shoes that come later, I've never matched that time. Just beginner's luck, probably.
Finish line. Wow, what a great run. If you haven't done so already, maybe you consider subscribing to my channel. I've posted some videos already, which if you haven't seen, perhaps you could go back and take a look at them. It's going to be great to have you along. Woo! I'm Ian Lowe, and this is Running High and Low. Catch you next time. Happy running.